लाइव स्ट्रीम कर लो.
Alright, so to create a lesson, you have to go in a course, and in a course, you will see different sections. So you have to go in a section, and you can either add a lesson or you can add new H5P. Okay. Now, at the back end, I'm going to show you how this looks. If you are in biochemistry and we have lessons structure like this, so it's going to look like something like this. Now, if I want to create a new lesson like this, one way is I create a new lesson, name it, and add a lesson. And you can allow you to preview or not preview. Now, good thing of lesson is it's a free WordPress, so you can do any type of text and editing and other things. Okay. So now I have a lesson by that name, and if I want to create content, it basically WordPress and allows me to put any kind of content I want. If I want to put paragraph or whatever I want, I can put in that lesson. Now, if I want to put questions as an assessment, that is not possible with lessons. That is just lessons. What you need to do is uh, we can use short code and we can get some content from say. So now here I have created a lesson and I want to put a question in here. So what I have to do is I have to go in H5P. I can search that particular content I was looking for. So if the lesson's name is say, I'm going to see something like this. Now, if I want to do a question set, I want to do a dialog part, that's on me because I have created some idea what this is. So I'm going to put a question set. Okay, and this is the short code. So our question set will show a short code like this. I'm going to copy the short code. I'm going to put this short code here. Now lessons already add, so I'm going to just save it and show you how this one looks. I'm going to go back to the lesson on the website. I'm going to refresh it. You see, I can see a new lesson, and this doesn't look like lock. This looks like something we can see. So by this and by this logo, I know that this is a lesson. So let's go in this one. Now here, because I have added a question set, this automatically looks like this. Now what the students can do is they can mark this one, check, not correct. All right, so we go to B and we mark B, check, this is correct, and they can finish it and they can move on to the next one. We have freedom of taking this comment in and out. We can remove the comment. Okay. So this is about the lesson. We really do not want lessons. We want lessons just in case we want them to study freely. Okay. So let's go back in my course and I'm going to delete this lesson. And what I'm going to do is create a H5P. So I'm going to add this one, name it test, and then add h5p. Now here I can edit it. Now this is my h5p. Here I can put text and do little bit of editing like h1 and other things. In case you want it in detail like this, here you can see that these contents are h5p, and they're still very interactive. So these contents, this is the content organization of DNA, and this is h5p. So I have done some editing in h5 and html adding, and that's how it looks like this. My newer lessons are more colorful. Now here you see I have added a flashcard. Okay. That comes by adding a code. So what we need to do is we need to add the particular code, something like this. In here directly you can add the code in h5p. Okay. These codes will create a question, but those questions will be non-graded. Now here I can add my content like that. It will automatically pull up a question if it's there in h5p. I can add this one and update this one. Okay. Now this one is h5p, and let's see how this one looks on the real course. So if you go on the course, uh, h5p will look something like this, and this will be completely graded. Why are we seeing two questions? Because here I have added a code and I have added a final content, this one. Okay. I'm going to update it again and have a look on this one. And now you can see all we see is question, and these questions are graded. You finish it and our students have ability to complete it. As soon as they complete it, the marking here will change into green. Let me show you. You see, now our students will know that they have completed and they have got a grade on it, which says passed according to the standard I have set. Now going back, this is the basic difference between H5P and our lessons. Lessons will allow questions, but they will be non-graded. H5P will allow them, but they will be graded. And once you search with the lesson name on H5P, you should be able to find the question. If not, probably the questions are not there, or maybe get a shorter term of the question and then maybe search it. It will be okay. And that is all. And my database has a bigger content, so it's easier for me to look questions and other things. And on top of that, I have created all by myself, so I have a better insight of things, so it's easier for me to work. Okay. Now content wise, I also want to say with time I have improvised on my content a lot. These are the courses I have done much earlier. Now if you look at the newer courses, maybe go to something like NEET PG course, which I did recently for my exam and other students. Okay, in NEET PG, we have a high yield review for entire course. Okay. Now here you can see all these contents, and I can continue on this one. and these contents are H5P, and I'll show you how different these contents are. So this is H5P, heart embryology. That's my first lesson. If you go in postnatal derivative, you can see postnatal derivative, very well done content. We have lessons in between, and we have lessons at the end of it. Students can check it, they can see solution, retry it. Once they are done, they feel ready, they can complete it. That's their own saying or acknowledging that they have completed the course, and that's what it is. And going back to the course here, yeah, we have option to add lessons, we have options to add H5P. They both create some different kind of interactive content. Overall content can be done in HTML, which is more detailed job. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any doubt, just call me directly. Call me on my number, call on my WhatsApp, and I always keep my phone with me. Otherwise, my phone is dead, or maybe I have kids around right now, so they might be using it. But most of the time, I keep my phone with me.